Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today's Wednesday, December the 17th. I hope you're all doing great. But I thought I would hop on here and kind of give you a little update of the weather that we've been having here in Western Washington. For clarification, we are about an hour and 20 minutes south of Seattle. So prior to moving, we were located in the Lacey, Olympia area, right next to the Nisqually River, in a flood zone, in a mobile home park. So the amount of rain that we're getting is nothing compared to what they're getting up north. So according to Fox Seattle, meteorologists are saying that we are in part 2 of the atmospheric river that's kind of going through the West Coast. I believe from like Northern California all the way on up to Northern Washington. But we're going to focus on Washington right now. 2 levees have currently broken. One in Tukwila, which is where Sam lives, but he lives on the other side, so he isn't being affected. And another one in Pacific, but I'm not quite sure where Pacific is. But my heart is going out to all those people that were evacuated in the middle of the night last night because of flooding. So yesterday I did run to Lacey to do some Christmas shopping, and I will include just a small clip of what the freeway looked like while I was driving. There was a point as I got closer to Lacey, the weather got worse, which is normal because we're going north. But I forgot to record, so I didn't get some of the worst weather, but I did get some. I mean, in the afternoon, I got home around 2:30 in the afternoon, and it was pretty nice. As soon as we got a little past Tumwater, the weather just kind of started clearing up a little bit, but there was still like a heavy mist. By the time I got home, everything was pretty good, but as the evening progressed, it started getting more and more windy. And again, it just really wasn't anything that we were really thinking about. I mean, the trees from the last storm, that always sits on the back of my mind. But last night we woke up around midnight to what sounded like our roof caving in. And it was so ironic how I was actually having this dream in my head, these thoughts, because as I was sleeping, I don't think I was really fully asleep because I could hear the wind, and you can hear like the pine cones dropping on the roof. So we heard this loud bang, and it had me shook. Amato was in a dead sleep, snoring away. We both woke up. We got up. I instinctively went to the back room where the back door is and opened it, and I couldn't really see anything. And Amato's like, I don't think you should do that unless you know it's safe. And he was right. So I closed the door, and we kind of just like tried to look out the windows, but really couldn't see anything because it's really dark out here. There are no lights out here in the back or in the front. So I went and grabbed a flashlight, and I did see a little branch out here in the backyard. And I was like, okay, well, that probably was the branch that fell on the roof and then got blown off. So we went back to bed. Well, Amato tried to go back to bed. I don't know how much sleep he got last night. He was up about 3:15 to get ready for work, and I couldn't sleep. I just doom scrolled on my phone until I felt like I just needed to go back to bed. And Amato was like, well, thank God the power didn't go out. And no less than a minute later, our power went out. First, it was the lamp in our room. We have a Himalayan salt lamp in our room for good vibes. And that went off. And then next thing you know, it's starting to rain now. The next thing you know, light by light in the rest of the house went off. The night lights next to the stairs so we don't trip went out. And then 30 seconds later, everything came back on. So we're thinking, okay, great. You know, tomorrow when I get up, we're going to start preparing, making sure that we have everything that we need in case there's a power outage. Thankfully, the stove is the only thing in the house that runs on propane, so I don't have to worry about the ability or lack thereof to cook. My concern is, one, the refrigerator, and both of the freezers that I currently have are half a cow and our hog. I do want to preface that Sunday, now our trash goes out on Monday. I have my cup of nope for today, but I went out Monday morning. Our garbage is due on the curbside, so Amato went and took, and every other week our recycling goes out. out. So every week is trash. Every other week it's recycling. I just peeked open the door Monday morning when the sun came up. No, you can't see shit at night. And I noticed that the storm drain, the rain gutter on the back porch fell off. It was just leaning up against the back of the house. So Amato moved that out of the way. So that damage was already due to the Sunday storm, or the heavy winds that we had Sunday evening going into Monday morning. These trees give me anxiety. So I just thought I would jump on here and show you what woke us up last night. Okay, just to give you a little glimpse real quick, because it did start raining. I'm going to show you what exactly happened last night. As soon as I walked out the door, these are the branches that I found on the ground. There's just a bunch of small branches. I'm just going to show you the biggest of the ones. But this one here, and then when we walk over here to the other side of the laundry room, we've got this little bad boy right here. And we have this guy up there. There wasn't a whole lot of damage over here in the back this time. There are fallen branches. Some of the branches that fell last time are still here. They haven't been hauled away yet. But let me show you what the front side looks like. Now, Sunday morning or Monday morning when I got up, I was going to take out one of the trash cans. I wasn't sure if Amato was going to put our recycling bin out because it goes out every other week and we lose track. But we set it out, it got emptied. Anyways, when I woke up to check on these garbage bins, our rain gutter was leaned up against the patio. The rain gutter, we've moved it right there, just moved it out of the way. Since then, this is what happened last night. You could just see all of the little bits and bobs of the branches that kind of came through. David came about, I don't know, 2 weeks. He comes about every other week when the weather is good, a clear day at least, and he blows all of the leaves, the pine needles, and all the branches and stuff, and hauls them away. This one fell on the ground. It is completely erect. Look at that. Look how it fell into the ground. You can hear the wind blowing through the trees. This isn't even the worst part. I just want to show you. Take a look at this guy. That fell. This bad boy fell and actually did some damage to the side of the house. This is what we heard last night that woke us up at midnight in a frizzy. I literally thought that the roof had caved in, scared the bejesus out of me. There are really no trees around the trailer, so the trailer is okay. Amato said I need a hard hat. I mean, after seeing this, man. All right, we are fast forwarding to Thursday. Yesterday, I showed you the branches that fell. Well, David, the owner of the home, came over and kind of cleared everything. And I'm gonna show you what they took off of the roof. Let's just enjoy a beautiful fire for just a second. All right, so we are getting some rain. There's the damage. So hopefully no water can get in and ruin the floors. Got a lot of water coming up from there. And this is currently everything that we have removed. You can see the skylights up there. That's pretty much been raining all day long. These are the branches from last night. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're safe. Many are being evacuated. We are grateful. We are blessed. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay safe out there. I'll see you in another video. Bye, everybody.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing.